What's up, everybody? This is Master Ian Gamer, and seems like somebody put the camera a bit too high up here. Well, that's quite troubling. Oh, okay, thank goodness. There's a very incrementally runged ladder right here. Here, let me just go ahead and try to get my way up here. Ugh. Ooh, man, am I there yet? Nope. Okay, gotta keep going up a bit. Ugh. Hello? Alright, here, let me just keep getting Hello? Oh, hello there, everybody. Let me just get a little bit farther up this... Ah, there we go. Whew. Who would have known that such an incrementally runged ladder could be such a workout? Well, at least I can see you now, and I guess you can see me. Let me get a bit... Ooh. Huh. I should have worked out before this stream, I tell you what. Well, it's a bit higher, yeah. And then a bit... Yeah, woo! Hello, everybody, welcome! Welcome, one and all, to my official Vtuber debut. Yes. Oh boy, I wasn't really sure how to handle a debut for something like this, but here we are. I guess I just figured I'd be out with it, you know? So yeah, take a gander. Hi, everybody. Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello everybody in chat, by the way. It's a lot of people right here now. I don't know if I should read out names individually. I apologize. I normally like to do that. But this is a bit of a different video, so like... Well, it's not a video. It's a live stream. Duh, it's a live stream. It's a debut. But yeah. Hello. Welcome. I am glad to see so many people showing up here today for my 3D VTubing debut. Oh boy. The legs? Really? Out of everything, you're all fixating on the legs. I mean, to be fair, I guess you've never actually seen my legs before, so like, there's that. Well, it seems like there's a positive sentiment in the chat so far. That's good. Oh, yes. Maybe one day you'll see this character in Fortnite. Probably not, but you know. Well, I do have a lot of things to show off specifically. So, yeah, here's a little overview. I guess I might as well do the old... Ooh, whoop, that's the wrong button. Whee! Wow, 360. MIG in 360. Who would have guessed? Wow. Yes, I can do a little spin. I can do a crazy spin. I can zoom in and give you a bit of a closer up. See all the amazing details of my new 3D form. Hello. I do have a number of facial expressions, and I'll show those, I guess, after I do an overview of the model itself. So, here we are. Here's my head. Here's my torso. No reason to look at that. We got legs and little feetsies for those of you who are, you know, whatever. Okay, so yeah, let's see. Let's go a spin around. Woo! I do have a bit of a backside too. Wow. You can see my model number, MIG03. I have a little backpack access port as well above that, which maybe that'll come into use later. And yeah, wee, do the spins, wee. All right, anyways, let's get a more standard close up right here. Too hot to handle. Well, I don't know about that, but anyways, as you've maybe noticed, I have a few different emotions. Some of them are reactive, which means they'll happen automatically as I express, but most of them will require toggles, just based on the current system I have set up. So let's go ahead and toggle through them. Yeah, I have my default right here, hello, plus my glad expression, ah ha 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 ha, amazing. My sad expression, ooh, why does it have to always be me? And then we can have an angry expression for when you guys spam me with incessant redeems, which I know you will. Oh boy, there are new redeems that I will be releasing today as well, so stay tuned. That'll be toward the end of today's debut. And then we have, yeah, you know, yeah. And then we have, oh my god, for when you open a loot box and get a mythic skin. Wait a minute, that's not how those work. There's no mythic skins in loot boxes. There never were. And, ooh, how can I forget about this one? For when, you know, maybe a special someone shows up every now and again. Like, wow. Oh my god. So there you go. And, if need be, if utterly need be, dark mode. Dun 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 dun. When I gotta be incognito. And I don't want any of you to know how I'm feeling. But normally I imagine I'll probably just be looking like this. Alrighty, and I think that does it for the expressions. Oh, well actually, one last little thing I guess I can show off here before we get into the props and accessories is... Whoops, that's the wrong button. Is... Whoa. Let me, okay. Let me position myself properly. Woo. Woo. I have a cool little feature built into me. You see this this panel on the front where it says MIG, and you got a little ring at the bottom. Well, if I just do this, oh, you can see my internal power module. Yes, yes. As indicated by the light on the front of my chest, I am running a very high-powered component inside me here. Do not touch, unless you really know what you're doing. And you see the little ring light here on the front of my chest? That indicates that the power is working. If that light ever goes out, I'll die. Alright, well, enough of that. Now, I think it's time we get into a showcasing of some of the little goodies I've equipped myself with. Yes, what is an avatar without having silly little things to slap onto your person, right? Well, indeed. What should we start with here? I got a few ones we can take a look at. Ah, I know. Now, I figured, given my new design, some of you might be thinking, Ian, I thought you were wearing a hat. Where has your hat gone? And maybe this kind of looks like a hat the way I stylized it, but you know, if I really want to bring back a hat, we have... Yep, I have a hat, which I did, of course, stylize after my original hat to give a somewhat nostalgic, reminiscent look at good old Master Ian Gamer. Yes, yes, yes. But of course, we have more than just a baseball cap. We have... Ta-da! Of course. Of course. How could I go without this? Oh, yes. Let the kitsune guide you. We don't have only a Kiriko mask. We have a Suka Jam mask, because of course, you always need to have the orange variant. A very lovely accessory indeed. And then, oh, what is this? What is this? All right, who gave me this? I don't need you all thinking sus thoughts. Ugh. I don't think I'll ever be using this one, but you know, it's here if I want it. Let us see. Well, you can't have ears without going the full length. Wait, that's not quite. Yeah, whatever. Of course, I have a little shoulder Hammond as well. He can hang out there, be our friend. He does sometimes clip into my head, which is a bit like, ah, what the heck is happening? But you know, it is what it is. All right. Enough of the hamster. Be gone, rodent. We also have Mina horns. Of course. Of course. When we got to get a bit acidic, you know. Very nice, very nice. But for those of you who are maybe feeling especially nostalgic and the hat itself isn't enough to remind you of the good old days of old PNG MIG, I have this. What's up, everybody? It's Master Ian Gamer. Yep. I can go incognito, disguise myself as a PNG tuber when need be. Yes, the TF2 spy comparison is very apt with this one. It is great. But we have one last prop I need to show off. It is my personal favorite. Because it's a fun one. Shoulder turret, and best of all, it tracks with me. Yep. It tracks my eye motions and aims at whatever I'm looking at. Wow. So yeah. It is a bit jiggly, if you want to put it that way. Yeah, it's kind of funny the way it goes like woo 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 woo. It's very twitchy. Which, you know, I guess makes sense for something as small as it is, but it's a fun little accessory to have. And hang out there on my shoulder. Very fun. All right, well, that will do it for the props, but there are a few other goodies to show off about my model before we get into the Fox update, which, yes, there is a Fox update today. Let us switch to zoomed out. I think this will give you a better impression of everything. And let me make sure this is all set up to work properly, because this is, if we run into problems today with this debut, technical issues, it's probably going to be this portion of the stream. So let's hope it works out properly. Suzu. And I am cleansed. Yes, I have added throwables. Throwables indeed. There we go. There we go. But no, it's not just Suzu, of course. We have some alternatives. Get a little Pachimari action going on there. And
Whacked.
I would be remiss without being able to throw hamsters. Oh boy. Oh boy. And, you know, if throwing just one little goodie ain't enough for you, well, then we have this. Oh my. Oh my, the barrage. But as much fun as it is to throw things, what if we were to drop things as well? Yep, don't worry, I'm fine. I can handle it. I'm made of metal after all, so it's not like I ever... Okay, well, you know. It's not any serious long-term damage if I get... Ugh. Okay, are we done? Yeah, I think so. Alright, well, those are fun, and I'm sure you'll be glad to hear that not only are they little things which I can trigger, but you, dear viewer, can trigger them as well via redeems, which I will be showing you how those work at the end of the stream today, because I don't need you spamming me with turrets and hamsters and Suzus while I'm trying to show off the Fox update. So, stay tuned for the end of the stream. Not really like the end, which is the last segment of today's stream, which is where I'll be showing off the redeems, which do include a number of GIF and sound effect redeems, as well as the throwables and droppables. So, stay tuned for that. But now, in the meantime, I think we should perhaps show off some foxes. What do you say? What do you say, chat? What do you say? Who's ready for the long-anticipated Fox update? Woo! Oh yeah. Here we go. Let me make sure this is working. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Alrighty indeed. We're gonna do... Wait, before I actually do the foxes, let me double check something real quick right here. Okay. I believe we are ready to move on to Le Foxes. Let me get this set up properly. Okay. One moment, folks. Okay, here we go. This will hopefully work. Let me move to the side here real quick. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Whee! Let's stand like this. Because we are joined here today by, well, Hambot, of course. He's always here. But also my personal fox. You haven't seen him in a while, but he's been helping me with a lot of things internally. And today, he's going to be showing off all the new accessories. Yes, accessories that will be available in today's Fox update. So, yeah, I guess let's get right on into it. So, starting first and foremost, hats. You know, it would have been cooler if I had like actually shown off a hat when I said hats. Hats. All right. So, yes, I have added Fox hats. Fox hats are available to everyone using Fox points. That's right, folks. I've added a new currency. We have redeem points for the redeems that you all know and love, and now Fox points for customizing the appearance of your chat Fox. And yeah, what's this? Go ahead, run through here and show off all the different items that are available. So, first off, we have bandana blue, bandana red, black cap, blue cap, green cap, chef's hat, Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Cowboy hat? Now, hold on a minute. This looks kind of familiar, don't you think? Nurse's hat. Captain's hat. Pirate hat. Red bow. Ooh. Blue bow. Straw hat. And top hat. A number of fun little hats for y'all to accessorize with. But additionally, we didn't stop there. We went ahead and added in Kiriko hat, of course. The Sukajan hat, of course. You always got to have the orange variant. And along with it, Mina horns, Proppy goggles, and the Queen's mohawk, which does kind of look like Sonic quills or spikes, I realize. So I guess you can interpret this one however you want. But yes, we do have little hats here that are all available using the new Fox Point system, which I will be explaining in just a bit. Well, actually, I think I should be explaining it now. So the way Fox Points work the exact same way as Redeem Points, where you gain them by being active in chat during a stream. It's the same drop rate. You get 1 point for every 5 minutes you're active. Well, it's every 5 minutes. If you've been active within the past 5 minutes, you get a point. That's how it works. So you'll receive them at the same rate you receive Redeem Points, but you can also get bonus Fox Points through the donut. Yes, of course, the donut does now give you bonus Fox Points, and I will be taking a look at that in a bit. But first and foremost, we have something else which I think is important to show off here, which is, while all these hats are a fun little feature for y'all to get to play around with, for those of you who are so generous as to become channel members, you get access to 2 member-exclusive hats, being the MIG hat and the MIG head. These are available exclusively to YouTube channel members, which, by the way, you can join for only $2 a month. But hats are fine. Hats are fun. They're all well and good. But what if you want to customize your Fox a bit more than with just a hat? Well, that is why, folks, I have introduced... Let me just disable the hats real quickly here. I have introduced premium Foxes, exclusive to YouTube channel members, that let you further customize the design of your Fox. And the first premium Fox I'd like to show off here today is the Spirit Fox. So yes, premium Foxes have unique animations. As you can see here, the Spirit Fox floats as it moves around, never touches the ground. It has a bit of a unique jump animation as well. A unique dance. And Hambot, if you wouldn't mind assisting me, a unique attack. So yes, there you go. Spirit Fox is the first one. Next, we have Firefox. Definitely not inspired by the name of a web browser or anything like that. The Firefox is a fiery little critter, which once again has unique animations. Unique dance right there, and Hambot, if you wouldn't mind. Hey, where are you going, Hambot? Don't think you can escape this. You know what you signed up for. Or rather, what I signed you up for. Trying to escape being attacked. Alright. Woohoo! Burn your enemies. And our third premium fox is my personal favorite, the Robo Fox. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Robo Fox. Let's go. Woo. Ooh, dance. Ooh, dance. Let's go. Let's go. And Hambot, if you wouldn't mind helping me once again. Now this one, I'm going to actually space them out a bit for this. Pew, 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 pew. Alrighty, everybody. These are the 3 premium foxes I've added currently available. All of them are available immediately for YouTube channel members to equip. And they are exclusive to channel members, I'll say that. You can't purchase any of these foxes with Fox Points. You only get access to them by being a YouTube channel member, which, again, can be done for only $2 a month by joining the YouTube channel. Well, that looked weird. I guess that's what it looks like when I drink something with this avatar. Interesting. All right, well, let's say, dear viewer, you're not the biggest fan of foxes. Maybe, just maybe, you want to try something a little different. Whoops, that was the wrong Hammond. Hammond, what are you doing here? That's not what I meant to click. I meant to click hamster. That is right. YouTube members also have access to different animals now. So if you don't want to be a fox, YouTube members can be a hamster. He looks a bit familiar. You know what? Here, let's not get confused, shall we? There we go. Now Hambot has his own unique little design to help differentiate him from any members who want to be hamsters themselves. And let's see. So we got the hamster, which you've seen most of his animations before, because they're largely the same as what Hambot's been doing forever. He's got his unique little dance, his unique little jump. But other than a hamster, why not allow one to be a cat? Yes. A swell, cute alternative to a fox indeed. And of course, showing off the different animations. Oh, and the other thing I guess I probably should mention, in case you guys are wondering, all of these models are compatible with the hats. So whether you're a cat, a hamster, a firefox, or anything, you can still equip an individual hat that you so choose. But we have one last non-fox to show off here today, and that, of course, is Frog. Frog, frog, frog. We got frogs, folks. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And as you might imagine, frogs have nice little jumps. And a fun dance. So there you go. There you go, folks. Feel free to customize your fox to your heart's content. But before I get on to actually, well, the final portion of this fox update, you can go down there because we have a few more friends to bring to the roster here today. One of them I accidentally spawned earlier. That was my bad. I clicked the wrong thing. That's not the right one. You're not supposed to be here. You're an imposter. There he is. Be gone, imposter fox. Back to the Shadow Realm with you. We do have Wrecking Ball as a little fox mascot that'll be hanging out. We also have everybody's favorite little jetpack cat, or should I say big jetpack cat, Mitzi, who, as you can see, has a unique jump animation there, making use of her little hardware, you could say. And last, but also not least, yep, Kiriko herself has joined the party. Get out of there, you other animal cretins. We have Chat Fox Kiriko. That is right, folks. So yes, 3 new companions to hang out here in the, portion. But on that note, I'm sure you all are interested in figuring out how you actually obtain all these delectable foxes and whatnot for yourselves. Well, I already explained there's the whole point system, but there's also a new Chat Fox UI shop. That is right. Let me fetch the link here. I'll post this in the thingamadoodle. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. All right, now assuming this works, this should take you to let me just pin that at the top. That should take you to the stream avatars connection thing, where if you sign in with whatever Google account you're using to connect to the stream, you will be able to customize your foxes. Now, you won't be able to gain access just yet. Give me 1 second. And we'll go ahead and connect it now. And now everybody should be able to spawn in. Oh, there we go. Looks like people are populating. So yeah, you'll probably get a message initially saying it's waiting to connect. That means you have to have your fox physically on screen in order to connect. Where'd my fox go? There he is. We don't need you anymore. Goodbye. Oh, yeah, he's going to keep doing that, won't he? There we go. All right. Now, for those of you who are channel members, which there are at least a few of you here. Ah, okay, Kiriko, you've already done it. Good. Thank you, Kiriko, for testing that out. You can see Kiriko has become a frog. So if you're a channel member, which again, feel free to join, help support the channel, and also gain access to premium foxes, you can mix it up like that. And for those of you who are maybe just lurking, I understand wanting to lurk for a bit, but what I'm about to do is give away some points. Because what fun is it to have, all these hats in the game that you can't actually equip just yet? Well, each hat costs 100 points, so what if I did a little giveaway for everybody here today as a very special one-time offer? Some free points. What do y'all say? You want some free points? You want free points to be able to get a couple hats to start off your journey into the new updated Foxiverse, whatever you want to call it? I will say, in order to get these free points, though, just based on how the system actually works for giving stuff out, your fox has to be on screen right now. And in order to spawn your fox on screen, you need to have typed something in chat. So as long as you've typed in chat, it'll detect that you're in the stream and it'll spawn a fox for you. I specifically set the max fox limit really high for the stream, just so you all can get a chance to get in, but I will give you a minute or two to type literally anything into chat, just so that your fox will be present here today. And upon doing that and giving it a few minutes... Oh, there you guys go. I'm still making use of the bombs. Glad to see it. Glad to see it. Here, let me make the foxes a bit smaller, just so that they better fit and are better spaced out. All right, I think I've probably given everybody enough time here today. Let me just fetch the little giveaway key. And all right, this is your last chance. If you don't spawn your fox within the next few seconds, you're going to miss out on the free 300 points. That is right, folks. Going once. Going twice. All right, I really hope this worked. Oh, I realized that that was the wrong command. My bad. All right. If you check via the link that I had posted and I've currently pinned at the top, you should see that all of you now have 300 points. Thank you, Hambot, for posting that there. You all should have 300 points. Not to be confused with redeem points. Those are different. But you all have 300 points, and you should be able to purchase and equip hats now via that link I posted. So I'll wait and see if you guys can test it out and see if they're actually working for everyone. I do really hope they do. I tested this a lot, so if this doesn't end up working, I'm going to be furious. Oh, I see somebody equipped a hat. I see a Sukajan hat down there. Well, it looks like if it worked for one person, it's presumably worked for everybody. If you've had any issues, give me feel free to message it in chat here, just so I can note it. How do you put on hats again? Follow the link I have posted in the pinned comment. That'll take you to the stream avatars page, which you then sign in with whatever Google account you use to connect to the stream. You should then be connected to the sort of like store page, and there'll be different pages. There's one for avatars, one for actions, which is another thing, actually. I'll talk about that in just a second. And then there's the hats, which should be at the bottom, and that'll show you all available hats and allow you to purchase them and equip them. So if there's any confusion, let me know. All right, I'm noticing some people getting theirs equipped. Excellent. Excellent. Can I repost the link? The link is in the pinned comment currently. It should be at the very top of the chat page. So yes. Them's theirs, the points. And that should basically do it for the Fox up. Oh, silly me, silly me. How could I forget? I gotta show you them donuts. So, the donuts. A little object which, we are all so familiar with here today. Donuts now give away points. They have a varying randomized drop rate, which ranges from 10 points per donut caught to 25 points? 20? I think I set it to 20. So there's the common drops, which is 10 points, the epic drops, which is 20 points, and the legendary drops, which are 50 points. And you won't know what's inside until you catch the donut, so go ahead, try to grab it. Let me just spawn a few more. Have at it, folks. Grab your donuts. Well, it looks like all the donuts have been nabbed. And Hambot will be mentioning in chat not only who got donuts, but how many points he received from that respective donut. All right. And I think that will do it for the Fox portion of today's stream, which takes us now to the final. Oh boy. The final bit of today's debut. Let me okay, switch it to that. We don't need that raised platform anymore. Oh boy. And here we go. Here we go. Gonna recenter my avatar here. And now I'm going to... So remember when I said the foxes or whatever... Oh, whatever I'd said earlier was like the most likely thing to break? That was a lie. This is actually the most likely thing to break. Which is why I'm going to enable it gradually. Okay. So, I have enabled one of the throwable redeems. And let me nab the link, just for those of you who maybe don't always have it on hand. This will take you to the redeem page, which is one that I'm sure you're all familiar with seeing. It's where you redeem the gifts and sound effects. But if you scroll all the way down, you will see the commands tab. And in there, you will see a series of commands you can do, including the new command, which once it shows up here, !Suzu. If one of you would be so kind as to try !Suzu to verify whether or not this works. Hey! It works. Woo! Ooh, thank goodness. Ah. Thank you for the cleansing, everybody. I appreciate it. Oh boy, this is getting out of hand. All right. Thank Christ that works. Chat, you would not believe the number of hoops I had to jump through to get these throwable redeems to work. Ugh. It's very technical, so I won't bore you with the extent of it, but I am so relieved to see that it works. All right, and on that note, I will also enable throwing Pachymari, throwing Hamster, throwing everything, and dropping the turret. So if you go up and refresh that Streamlabs CloudBot page, which I have linked there in the pinned comment, it might take a bit. Sometimes it takes a long time to update. So if you just keep refreshing, you'll eventually see the commands for throwing Hammond, throwing the Pachymari, throwing the barrage of all items, and dropping the turret. And also keep in mind, these do cost redeem points, so if you spam them too much, you might not get to try out the new sound effects I've added. Come on, work. You already worked a little bit with the Suzu. Come on, Streamlabs, don't throw me under the bus now. Don't make me look like a fool. It should work eventually. It just takes, whenever I update like the public redeems, it can take a while for them to like actually set in. So Let me... Okay. It's still not working. Well, I'm glad that one's working, at least. Yeah, it should just take a minute. I don't know why it takes so long. Like, I'm surprised the Suzu one updated like immediately when I did that. Now these ones are taking forever. Well, while we wait, I guess we yeah. How do you put on your hat? If you follow the link, which I did previously have pinned, actually let me... Here, I'll just fetch it for you right now if somebody's still looking for that link to customize their hat. I'll just throw this in there. Then that will take you to the Fox page. You have to sign in with the account you're using for your YouTube currently to watch the stream. And then while on that page, go to the Hats tab, and it'll show you the hats you have access to. You click on whichever hat you want. After you've purchased it, you might have to click on it a second time after you purchase it to equip it. But you'll see your Fox in the top right will be wearing whatever hat you're wearing currently. So you can use that. I will also say it is a bit finicky on mobile, so I apologize for mobile users. It's not the greatest tool for interacting with things when on mobile, but it should still be usable. And good. Why is this not updating? Okay, hold on a second, guys. Hold on. It should have updated by now. This is... Come on, Streamlabs, you stupid bot. I killed Nightbot for less than this. Don't think you're free of the same fate, Streamlabs. Okay, let me try...
Wrecked.
There we go. Okay, somebody found it. It must be updated now. Okay, here, let me double check. Yes, okay. Commands are now updated on that link I have in the pinned comment. So you should be able to use !wrecked, !barrage, and !turret. Oh boy. And now Pachimari's not showing up. What? Why is Pachimari not showing up? Yeah, as I said, this is a cumbersome thing I have in place. Well, they should be showing up eventually, which is the important thing. I do have a cooldown for the turret, as you might imagine. I don't need you all spamming that. Although it is kind of funny if you spam it. Here. Yeah, I don't know why the Pachimari's not there. It's strange. Well, speaking of strange, let me re-enable redeems for the final segment of today's program. Well, I don't know what Hambot's talking about. He's spitting out commands there. Interesting. I'm glad to see that Rect and Suzu are working, as is Turret. Somebody try Barrage, if you don't mind. Somebody with a lot of points, because it's a more expensive one. I mean, technically, I can actually try it here now that it's live. All right. Okay, so now redeems should be... Oh, I think I have to... Okay, redeems should be enabled. Sound effect redeems should now be on. Let's see. I'm going to... So gifts and sound effects are redeemable, but let me go ahead and enable the new ones. Which I'm sure is what everybody has been so eagerly awaiting. Alrighty. Good to see the old ones are working. Alright, new redeems should all be live on the thing. They might take a bit, like the commands, though. Oh no, looks like they're showing up already. Cool. I don't know why Pachimari's still not showing up. That's weird. Well, you should all have access to the new set of redeems. Feel free to use them at your leisure.
Ah, this is so unfair!
Gonna wait and see if people actually use them.
I'm the Avatar! You gotta deal with it!
Nope, you're just gonna keep using old
Avatar,
ones.
You gotta deal with it! I'm the Avatar! You gotta deal with it!
New redeems should be visible on the loyalty store, which again, link is in the pinned comment. I'll wait to see somebody redeem one of the new ones. Make sure they work. I mean, I see them here on my...
I'm gonna kick every one of you in the face.
That was weird.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Yeah, I'm sure someone will play
Someone
through.
called the ambulance.
Pesky bee.
You did it, little friend. You saved me.
I really like that one. I believe that is all but one of the redeems that have been redeemed. Now, I realize not everybody necessarily has the points for this one, so I think I'll go ahead and redeem it myself, so you get to see it. Amazing.
I'm the Avatar! You gotta deal with it! I'm the Avatar! You gotta
Astra, I didn't even see you were here.
I'm the Avatar! You gotta
I love how the
deal with
Halo
it.
theme just like drags you out of the woodwork. right? Did summon Astro. Oh my lord. Well, there you go, everybody. There you go. That is all the new stuff I have here today. Yeah. I showed off the new model, showed off the foxes, and I showed off the new redeems. So, use them as you will. Yeah. This will be an interesting one. So yeah, this is the debut. I have been working on this for a while, and I'm glad to see that, you know, it's finally here. I think more than anything, I'm just glad that I can actually be using this model on streams now, because oh my gosh, I have been waiting so long to have a proper animated model. And yeah. I'm hiding something, aren't I? I'm not really, unfortunately.
Someone called the ambulance.
Pesky bee?
This is gonna look weird, because when I look over at my like monitoring tab, my character's head like moves the opposite direction of where the redeems actually show up. That's gonna be goofy. Oh well, maybe I'll reorganize some things with that. I guess I actually can show off one last thing. So, one of my favorite things about 3D avatars, stuff like this, is you can basically do anything with them. You can animate them to your heart's content, and I have been experimenting with some emotes, should we say? Unfortunately, I've been running into some technical issues, and it was getting to the point where I was like, well, I don't want to delay the debut any longer. So I don't really have anything too substantial to show off here, but to give you a general idea, I guess, of what I have in mind once I do get these emotes and everything to work, I can show you a sort of work in progress one. Yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. That's all you're gonna get. That's all you're gonna get for that. Stay tuned. Once I figure out how to make those work properly, yeah, there's gonna be some fun additions. Well, yeah, I guess we can hang out here for a bit. I'm not gonna... Oh man, it's already been an hour. Wow. Okay, this took a lot longer than I was expecting it to. So, yeah, what do you guys think? Thoughts? I want to hear your thoughts in the chat here. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. I can zoom in. Let me know your thoughts. Like the new model and new features. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad you guys like the model. I was kind of iffy with the model. I was like, I really like this design for my avatar, but I was like, it is a bit different. It's not as like conventionally humanoid omnic as my PNG sprite, and so I was curious how people would take to something that's a bit more Bastion-esque, I guess you could say. I really like this model though. Oh, and there's so much I can do in terms of animating it and everything. Tracking on it is so much fun to play around with. I'm definitely going to be iterating on stuff too going forward. Like I've already been playing around with like different like skins, so to say, for the avatar itself. And of course the emotes and dances and stuff, which I already sort of showed off a bit of. It's a transformer. Well, I'm not officially a transformer, unfortunately. Despite my new transition, which, yeah, did you guys take a look at that? Yep. Take a guess where the inspiration for that came from. There's a lot of things I can adjust. Right now, my motion's like, wow, wow. I can like do a bunch of crazy stuff. Ow. Don't do that. Yeah, let's play around with some of the settings here. So I can make adjustments for things. Let me see. So currently, I kind of just reposition myself, but if I up like this, then I can go like, wee, and I can like technically walk across the screen. I can make it really high and go like, oh, okay, woo. I didn't know how I was going to get back from out there. Spooky. You guys can't see it because it's off camera, but like there's horrors beyond your wildest nightmares beyond the edges of these, you know, screen borders. Anyways. Get a VR headset to control your avatar. That would be a very advanced technique. Something which I might do someday, but that would be more of a long-term goal than anything in the near future. For the near future, in terms of progressing things, I think I mainly want to focus on getting dances and emotes to work properly with the model. Probably adding new props as well, because props are so much fun. I love my props. I love my props. I love the little turret who looks all around. So much fun to add stuff. Am I ready for my new era? 100%. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've talked about VTubers a lot before on the channel, like during streams and stuff, but like, I've been wanting to have a proper, like, avatar of this nature for a very, very long time. And yeah, I mean, it kind of just came down to the point where I was like, you know what? I can either keep putting it off and being like, no, I need to get like a super high-end one that I spend $1,000 to get commissioned, custom, and or I could just do it, you know? Like, I could just make it like an avatar and just do it. So yeah, that's what I did, and now I'm here today, and I quite like the product. Oh yeah, did Pachimari ever end up working? Let me check this one. Seems like it hasn't, which is weird. Oh, okay, there it goes. Thank you, whoever threw that. Thank you. It does indeed work. That's good to know.
Wrecked.
Update your avatar in the far future. Yeah, I mean, I could always do a new model later on, or I could just continue customizing this one, whether that's through props or the model itself. There's a lot. There's a lot that I can do. But I'm glad you all seem to be enjoying this little debut. It was fun, you know? Like, actually doing the debut itself was kind of stressful, because it's like, oh, what if things don't work? What if things, you know, break mid-debut and whatnot? But it's something I just had to get done. Now that it's done, now that the debut is out of the way, I can just actually start streaming as me, which is great. Why'd you decide to bring in the Junker Queen hair? I thought it was iconic. I thought it would be a fun... Oof, ow. I thought it would be a... Ugh, moon dust. I thought it would be a fun little, you know, just a little thing. And a bit different, because I don't really have any Junker Queen representation on the channel. Like, there's no Junker Queen redeems. There's no, like, other things for her. And I was like, give her something. And I was like, you know what? the Junker Queen hair is like a fun thing to give that as like a fox accessory. So that's why I've done that. Now the hard part is coming to keep everything from breaking. Yeah, I don't think... I mean, I guess the maintenance side of things is, like, a major part, because this is very different from just, oh, slap a reactive PNG on the screen. Actually having to, like, use special software for tracking and, like, the 3D model and everything is a lot more complicated, but, like, the payoff, I think, is just so much more worth it, because I find this so much more fun than just having a little reactive PNG. And I can... Boop. So when I'm gaming, I can quick toggle over here and be like, howdy folks, it's me, Master Ian Gamer. I take up 1/8 of the screen. Also, the throwable redeems are so nice. Oh, you guys don't even understand how close I came to cutting those as a feature, because the absolute loopholes, not loopholes, hurdles. Ugh, getting the throwables to work was a challenge. And it probably doesn't seem that way. Ow. Yeah, it probably doesn't seem that way from the outside, but like, YouTube doesn't have its own integrated point system the way Twitch does. So on Twitch, it's very easy to implement like a throwable thing. Oh, throw a rubber duck or whatever. Like, it's real easy on Twitch. But on YouTube, yeah, the software just isn't there. So it took me doing a bunch of... Again, it gets very technical, so I doubt anyone like really cares. But like, I was so glad see that the throwables are actually working here as part of the redeem system I do have. And it's fun. I actually originally had more throwables and droppables planned, but I left it at just these 4, basically, for the debut, because, again, I wasn't even sure they would work, so... I think YouTube's probably going to do it in the future. I'm sure they will. I mean, YouTube has a track record of just taking things that work well on other platforms and integrating them into their own system. I mean, that's what like 90% of their current streaming platform is just ripped from Twitch. I'm sure they'll add their own point system eventually, but I don't know how long that's going to take. They could do that next month. They could do that 2 years from now. I didn't want to wait. That was the thing. So I came up with my own way. What about Kiriko and Mina? I mean, they're still around. I haven't really done anything special for them as a part of this yet. It's funny, sometimes I have to sort of like double check where I actually have to like look to have the eyes look at you guys. Again, I have a lot more planned. I have a lot more props, I have a lot more features, I have a lot more stuff, should we say, that I plan to iterate on and keep working on with this model, because honestly, making the jump from PNG to VTubing is such an amazing step forward in terms of just what I can do on a stream. So, definitely expect cool things to be happening later down the line, but for now, we got these goodies, yay! Less foxes are going to get stuck on you. Yeah, unfortunately, I did have to sort of scrap the whole standing on my head thing with the foxes. I don't know if I'll find a way to reintroduce that somehow, because basically it just does not work with a model like this, the way it did with a PNG model, so... Yeah, for the time being, no more standing on my head. I guess if I have like a mascot on the other side of the screen still, you'll be able to stand on them, but not on me anymore. I'm unstandable. Love the expressions. It's so cute. I'm glad people think so. I think the expressions came out really well. I actually played around a lot with the whole like eyes and like the blinking and the different like facial expressions and everything for this. It was a lot, honestly. So yeah, I'm really satisfied with how it came out. Center myself. Woo. I am untouchable.
At this point, I'm kind of worried about him.
Sometimes the eyes actually sort of bug out, like you just saw there, where they'll like overlap with each other. That's something I still need to tweak as well. And I'm excited to see you all make use of these new redeems. I think they will be well used, should we say. I'm disappointed when you look like that? What, like this? Missed the introduction meal of the VTuber model? Well, thank you. I'm glad you're able to tune in for at least a little bit. Well, this has been a far longer than anticipated debut, and I think it's probably due time I wrap it up here. But do stick around, because I will be hosting my official VTuber debut after party this evening at my normal Thursday evening stream time. Ow. Ugh. So yeah, 8 p.m. Eastern. Tune in. I don't know what we'll be playing. I'll probably market it as an Overwatch stream again, but it might just be me hanging out in chat talking to all of you. I don't know. But one thing I will say with absolute certainty is that you'll be seeing more of this model there. It'll be the first official non-debut stream featuring my new model, and there may or may not be some funny grown-up juice involved. So, stay tuned for that. Well, on that note, I hope you all have a lovely rest of your Thursday. Thank you all again for tuning into this debut. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the new model. I hope you like the new redeems and all the new little fox features. And on that note, I will be bidding you all adieu. I'll see you later this evening for the after party. And I hope you all have a great day, or you know, whatever. Bye. Well, goodbye, everybody.